In what comes as a big development on the vexed Naga peace process, the NSCN-IM has agreed to resume talks with New Delhi. In fact, the NSCN-IM talk team led by VS Atem is scheduled to leave for Delhi today to resume the dialogue. The talks are scheduled for tomorrow. This development comes after the core committee on Naga political issue met the NSCN-IM leaders in a closed-door meeting on Saturday in Dimapur. Sources in the know informed that the flag will be the main contentious issue. Other than that, all other points can be resolved amicably if they resume the talks based on the framework agreement and competency clauses. All right, to know more on this, we are being joined over phone line with our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain. So, Wasbir, big development there where the NSCN-IM has agreed to resume talks with New Delhi. Your take on this, Wasbir?
Yes, Priya, this is a very big development as far as the Naga peace process is concerned. Finally, after a lot of uncertainties, the NSCN-IM has agreed to resume their dialogue with the government of India. So what we are getting to know right now, this is the big breaking story on Northeast Live at this point in time. An NSCN-IM delegation led by its top leader, VS Atem, is leaving for New Delhi today for talks with the government of India. The talks is going to take place in New Delhi tomorrow. So this has come about after a series of confabulations by various players, including the civil society. Now, the core committee on the Naga peace process, or the core committee on the Naga peace talks, at first come and met NEDA convener Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in Guwahati earlier this month, and after that they had left for New Delhi, where they met Union Home Minister Amit Shah and the interlocutor for the Naga peace talks, A.K. Mishra. After that meeting, they had returned to Nagaland, and on Saturday, the core committee had a 2-hour-long meeting with the NSCN-IM at Chamukidima, that is near Dimapur. And this visit today to New Delhi of the NSCN-IM delegation led by V.S. Atem is a result of this to and fro dialogue to resume the peace process. In fact, there was a lot of uncertainties after the NSCN-IM said that they are not going to hold any further talks with the government of India until the issue of a flag and constitution are considered by the Indian government. So that was the stand. That stand came to be reinforced by the NSCN-IM on 31st of May this year during their emergency National Assembly session that was held at Camp Hebron, attended by about 2,000 NSCN-IM leaders, where they said that there can be no solution without a flag and constitution for the Nagas. So even tomorrow, when the talks take place, the issue, as we are told, as we get to understand, will be particularly on how to get out of this sticky situation, the demand for a flag, how that issue is going to be resolved. That will be the main point of discussion. But other issues have already been resolved. The differences have been narrowed down to a great extent, Priya. And now, what is the biggest development as far as the Naga peace front is that the NSCN-IM delegation leaving for New Delhi today to have talks with the government of India tomorrow. This is once again rekindling hopes that things are going to be resolved and the Naga peace accord is going to be signed sooner than later.
So, Wasbir, as you've already mentioned that a flag will be the main contentious issue. So, do you think a breakthrough can be achieved on separate flag and constitution demand of the NSCN-IM?
Well, I definitely think that a breakthrough is going to be achieved. During the last couple of months, since the NSCN-IM made it very clear that there can be no solution without a flag and constitution, the civil society, whether it is the Global Naga Forum, whether it's the Forum for Naga Reconciliation and so on, they have been working overtime to discussions with the NSCN-IM and others. And in fact, the core committee has been playing a big role. They have been keeping NEDA convener Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in the loop. Himanta Biswa Sharma has emerged as a key facilitator as far as the Naga peace talks is concerned, apart from, of course, A.K. Mishra, who is the official envoy as far as the Naga peace talks are concerned. And I think during that meeting that the core committee had with Union Home Minister Amit Shah a few days ago in New Delhi, a lot of these issues have been resolved, and the compromise formula appears to have been worked out by the core committee and the government. So this compromise formula is likely to be placed before the NSCN-IM when they meet officially in New Delhi tomorrow. So whether or not the NSCN-IM is already privy to this formula, we don't know. But tomorrow there will be discussions on this formula that has been worked out by the government of India and the core committee, and this is likely to be placed before the NSCN-IM. And if the NSCN-IM agrees or accepts that formula, whatever it is, then there can be certainly much progress made as far as the Naga peace talks are concerned. And I will not be surprised if the signatures are put on the dotted line in the near future. Because at the end of the day, before the elections, the government as well as the civil society as well as the ordinary Nagas want that these issues should be resolved before the next assembly elections that is due for next year. Priya.